Hello YouTube, it's your boy B3, back with another kicking graphic novel review. Yeah, I have a lot of graphic novels to get through, so I decided to get started on some. Lots of stuff I've been doing has been pretty recent books. This one's a bit less recent than normal. JLA Volume 1 from the famous Grant Morrison run. Yeah, this is actually, when anyone ever says JLA, like in any context, I immediately think of this specific Justice League of America run. It's really good. I'm going to read you the back of the book real quick. Almighty gods, watch over us. Or at least, that's how it must seem to the human populace of the DC universe. The pantheon of the world's greatest superheroes, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter are Earth's first line of defense against the high-priority threats facing mankind. As the most powerful beings on the planet, the JLA are a force to be reckoned with, which doesn't stop them from receiving continuous attacks by alien invaders, renegade angels, or their deadliest enemies. With JLA Volume 1 critically acclaimed writer Grant Morrison, known for Final Crisis, the best Superman story of all time, All-Star Superman, and also his work on Batman, ushers in a brand new era for DC's finest super team. Featuring art by Howard Porter from The Flash and John Dell from Birds of Prey, with additional contributions by Mark Miller, Oscar Jimenez, and others, this collection delivers non-stop action and adventure. JLA Volume 1 collects JLA numbers 1 through 9 and JLA Secret Files number 1. You can get the trade for about $19.99 in the US. Pretty fun stuff. It's really good. First off, I want to say I like the art. Sometimes the faces look a little odd. I'm not going to lie, but the art overall is good, and I enjoy it. I like the colors, I like the shadows. I dig it. And the writing is spectacular. Morrison, I don't know how they do it. Morrison, how do you do it, my friend? There are just so many clever ways that the heroes beat, like, the villains in this run, and I just really love it. This is a good book. You know, Batman's kind of a part-time member. In this, he's more of a consultant for the League and only shows up when they really, really need him. So he basically does behind-the-scenes work for them. Aquaman didn't want to be in the League, but then he kind of got thrown into battle with them, and he was like, that was fun, let's do it again. The Flash and Green Lantern in this book, by the way, are Wally West and Kyle Rayner, respectively. Wally West has been fighting crime for a long time because he was Kid Flash for a while, and now he's the Flash. But Kyle Rayner, this is like right after Kyle Rayner shows up. So he's a brand new Lantern and a new League member. Really, the only reason he's on the League is because he's a Green Lantern and his power level's so high and the name is so well known. And he and Wally West don't get along at first, but as the run goes on, they get to know each other better. So this book starts off with one story about a super team from space that's millions of years old who's come to help the planet. But they, of course, turn out to be evil. And, spoiler alert, yeah, they're white Martians. And they're like, humans are so puny, they'll never stop our invasion. And this is actually what happens when they invade. The Justice League beats the main team of the white Martians who are posing as superheroes. And then the Justice League are like send out a message to the whole planet that's like, they're afraid of fire. And so when the full invasion force comes and attacks the planet, everyone just lights matches and flips on their lighters and stuff, and the aliens just run away. It was really funny. I thought it was, oh, so hilarious. I really did. And what they do with the Martians after they beat them is really cool. And then there's also a kind of a short one-issue story about a recruitment drive for the Justice League, where they kind of bring in a hero called Tomorrow Woman. It's a pretty predictable issue, but it's still a pretty good one. There's also one where they're fighting some angels. Oh, and I do want to let it be known that after the first arc in this trade, Superman becomes the blue Superman with the energy manipulation powers, who I'd really like an action figure of because I think he looks cool and I like his powers a lot. So yeah, we get that blue energy manipulation Superman, you know, kind of towards a little before the middle of this book. And then, of course, we get a story about an angel who's being hunted by some other angels, which is a fun story, you know? It's a real high-tier threat. Then the next story is about the Key. And I'm not going to lie, I think the Key is an underrated villain. I like the Key. And he puts them all... He uses, like, a drug to put the Justice League into this comatose-like state, where they have to kind of resolve some stuff going on in their minds, like some little alternate realities that the Key has running through their minds, which are some cool little alternate realities. Like, we all know how much DC loves alternate realities and stuff, and putting the Justice League in hallucinogenic states. But while they're all hallucinating, the Key actually wants them to wake up, because when they wake up, it opens the doorway to his goal. But, you know, Connor Hawke, who was actually kind of accepted to be into the Justice League and was coming up for his, like, final checks and stuff to clear him, Connor Hawke Green Arrow, of course, he actually has to defeat the Key pretty much single-handed to save the Justice League. And after he saved him, they were like, "You're in the League. You're just in the League. All good." You know? It was very fun. And there's also an issue where Starro, some kind of Starro anyways, comes to Earth, and the Spectre is like, "You can't fight it with your powers, because if you do, Starro will take over existence itself." And then there's also a story about Martian Manhunter's multiple secret identities that he uses in an attempt to understand humankind better. Yeah. Fun book with fun stories. The art is good, you know? You can tell it's a bit older than some of the current books, but it still holds up. So does the story. The story holds up very much. I really like it. This book is old enough to still have some of the kind of narration boxes that we don't really have the narration boxes like that in comics anymore. Now we have monologue boxes instead to kind of give us the exposition and stuff. And the monologue boxes work way better. The narration boxes are actually bad writing, just to be straight up. But that's just what you had to do in comics before they figured out the monologue stuff. So yeah, JLA Volume 1 by Grant Morrison, Howard Porter, and John Dell is a fantastic book, a true classic. Many consider it the best JLA run of all time, and I'm not entirely sure I can dispute that, you know? I've read some other good Justice League of America books, but this might be my favorite run of JLA as well. I'm currently getting through Volume 2 so that I can review it for all of you. I don't have 3 and 4. I've read 4, but I haven't read 3, and I don't have either. So I need to get them. But that is it for today. Thank you all very much for your support. The next graphic novel review should be Volume 2 of this run. Just 100%. Thank you all once again for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time.